when I was about 12-year-old, तो मेरे को कुछ पता नहीं था about periods, and I got my first periods.
The first time when I discussed about the periods was in the class 12th.
It was first time, so usually it is hard for us to go through all the experience. So
there are many restrictions for the menstruators, like they are not allowed to enter the kitchen.
थोड़ा बहुत वो एक कल्चरली रहता है कि मंदिर नहीं जाना, ये सब
बेड पे नहीं सोना चाहिए, किचन में नहीं जाना चाहिए, खाना नहीं बनाना चाहिए और आइसोलेट रहना चाहिए. एक्चुअली ये सारी चीज़ों पे इस दौरान बिलीव नहीं करना चाहिए.
people think periods are like normal thing and it doesn't just hurt too much or pain too much, but it is.
So there are a lot of options. जैसे एक तो क्लॉथ पैड भी आते हैं, प्लस tampons are there.
Tampons are the option.
So I think a period pain patch can help women, and because you don't have to take medicines.
Yoga, exercises, and through meditation also.
The changes in the society that I would like to see are like they should be allowed to go to the kitchens, go to the temples.
Open conversation about periods. Like लोग छुपा के नहीं ले जाएं या छुपा के नहीं dispose of करें.
Accepting it is normal, and sometimes the stains are visible, but helping that person is also necessary in that time.
सब फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है मेल्स की कि इस चीज़ को समझे, एक्सेप्ट करें, इसको नॉर्मलाइज करें और डेफिनेटली इसमें चेंज आ रहा है.
So the stigma about periods is mostly because people think कि ये गंदा है, it's bad blood, गंदा खून है. But if we can convince them, या हम उनको समझा पाए कि this is a natural process and it is important, then only I think change can come.
I don't think so, like we would ever come to that point here in India for the time being, like as far the situation is currently right now.
I don't think so that will be there. People are still into that myth that periods are wrong, they are just bad. Education can remove these myths, but till then not.
Aren't you tired of the same stigmas and taboos around menstruation? We totally are. We did a survey to understand the current knowledge base around menstruation and women's health. What do people think about various aspects of menstrual health? Do you think if you provide a sanitary napkin to a woman, you solve all her health issues? Of course, it is not true. But through our survey, we found out that most people don't know what period pain patches are or how big the problem of period pain really is. What do people do around intimate hygiene? What do people do for disposal of sanitary napkins? It's 2022 and the conversation around menstrual health has to go beyond sanitary napkins. Being enablers in this space, we are working with our partners to provide not just access to affordable sanitary napkins, but also to period pain patches, pantiliners, maternity pads to cover a gamut of product requirements for women. Like the African proverb says, if you have to go far, you have to go together. We couldn't have done this without our partners spread across 14 states of the country and 9 other developing countries in South Asia and Africa. Our partners are now manufacturing sanitary napkins, three-ply surgical masks, panty liners, maternity pads and period pain patches across the country to improve access to basic hygiene products for all. Join us in our mission of making menstruation a non-issue by 2025. We can help you do this by supporting in setting up of manufacturing units across the country depending on your requirement based on your needs and needs of your community. We provide a holistic solution with business in a box. We not just provide with a machine which is apt for your needs and the needs of your community, but we also provide with training, maintenance support, raw material supply chain, and market linkages to ensure that you build a business which is sustainable, profitable, and equitable. It's Menstrual Hygiene Day 2022. Let's celebrate it loudly and freely.